Obviously, it's been a while since GRACES updated, and since I've uploaded. But for good reason, as the devs are currently cooking up what I believe is the biggest update yet. So far we have 2 new game modes called Zen and Reprieve, at least 1 confirmed new entity, a shop where we can buy cosmetics and traits, and a way for us to see documents about the various entities, alongside many other things. I have at least over 100 things to cover, so let's get into it. First up is this image, featuring a red button on the wall with text above saying, "Do not." This image was most likely taken in-game due to the trash bag seen in the bottom right corner. This may be a new feature in the GRACES game mode, or maybe something for the Zen or Reprieve game mode. Next is the sound effect named Scribble. This sound effect will probably play when going through the documents. I'm not too sure how we will be able to get these documents, but only time will tell. Next we have these 2 similar images, both using an odd black and white gradient. The first one is taken in a giant open area with a black orb in the sky, maybe the sun or something else, with the red line going through the middle of it. The other one features 3 maybe blacked out upcoming features with markers on them, similar to the markers for the current buttons in the game. Maybe these could be new levers or something. That would be cool to see actually. Next is an image from the custom lobby's UI, showing new GRACE text with arrows on the side. Those arrows may lead to the Zen and Reprieve modes. This audio titled "What a Reprieve," I'm pretty sure that's what it's pronounced as, features a lot of stuff, so listen carefully. Lots of sounds can be heard throughout the audio, like glass breaking, a sort of banging noise, laughing, a possible switch noise, and of course a looming threat, which kind of reminds me of Goatman and the Epic Duck, since it sounds like it goes away then comes back if you flash or maybe parry it. The next image showcases some sort of combo list, one saying parry and the other saying super slide, with numbers on the left side to them, possibly meaning the points earned by them. The next image doesn't feature much, but most likely is a tiny look at a possible ranking system for Reprieve, sort of like an ABCD ranking system. This image features the player with red lines shooting out of his head, with the red pattern in the top left corner. Honestly, I don't know what this image could be used for, maybe something related to Reprieve since it's red, but I don't know that's the case, and you'll see why soon. The next image is related to the term "spread the love," with a bunch of pink people with the figure in the middle glowing, a Y aura. I'm not too sure how this will be implemented into the game, but obviously only time will tell. Next is our first GIF, featuring a hand holding an object, which then turns the screen white while shooting out something black. This object is most likely a flashbang or flashlight, or maybe something else that I don't know of. The next image is a black figure with red eyes, which seems to be bleeding. Not too sure what this is related to. This next image is our first look at a badge, titled Raging Angel. We actually get the description of this image, which is soon. Parry 10 times in 1 Reprieve floor. This badge gives us a bit more detail on what the Reprieve game mode will be like, confirming that parrying will be a big deal in the game mode, and maybe feature multiple different floors, which might be another version of safe rooms. The next image could be 2 things, an outlined head with white eyes with the number 100,000 in them, or it could be white goggles with those numbers. Not sure where this image would be used though. What can I say about this? That's one long goober. This next image features a red figure attached to strings, so a sort of marionette. I'm also not too sure where this would be used. Simon also confirmed after this that this update will feature a lot of new badges, so that's cool. The next leak was a badge with the text above saying, Joey makes all of the rules. The image features a giant Joey looming over a player. What could this mean? My guess is that Joey is stronger than we know. The next image may be a trait or modifier, showing an image of the top half of a teddy bear. Our first music track, this one is named update_1. This is probably a leak for a new song being added, which you could maybe obtain via keys. Another music track leak titled update_2 was shown, which seems to be related to Reprieve, as another message was soon attached to the song saying, Floor 2, fight fire with fire. This sort of confirms the relation to the Reprieve mode, as I'm highly confident that Reprieve will feature a way to fight back against the entities. Another music track was leaked that was titled update_2. Maybe another segment of the song from before, or an updated version. This next image is pretty awesome, titled The Tables Have Turned. The image features Dozer, although something's a bit off, as his eyes and smile are all stretched out and weird looking. Does this mean we can finally kill this annoying ass yellow circle? I sure hope so. Another song leak titled update_2-3. So most likely another snippet of the same song. I don't really know what to say about this. Here is another 3 upcoming badges. First one is called Make It Right, with an orange Joey glaring at the camera. The next one is called I'll Do My Own Thing, featuring Listening but shaded red. The final badge is called Humiliation, with the same image of Dozer from before, but shaded yellow this time. These badges will most likely be obtained by playing the Reprieve mode. Even more badges, with one called Long Goober, Wrong One, and Hollow Victory. Simon commented after this saying that 20 of the badges right now are Goober Clicker badges. 20 of them! This message was sent on the 17th of May, so imagine all the new ones. But I'm not too worried about the Goober badges, and that's for a very good reason. Oh yeah, we don't talk about that. Another song snippet titled Pian was shown with text saying, and the rest was silence. Maybe something related to Zen, most likely Reprieve though, who knows. This next image sent by Simon is quite interesting, as the message above says Grace, but with the line struck through it. The image itself features red lines and red dots. This image is most likely related to the new game that's being added, probably Reprieve. Here's another amazing song leak from Bay. This one is titled Update_3. Could be another Reprieve related song or just a CD cosmetic. There's also Update_3 1 and 2, which must be a part of the same song, just different segments. Another badge leak with an image of Slugfish next to some sort of question mark. Okay, so I've been told that this is the epic duck, but I cannot see it. I can only see Slugfish. I genuinely can't see the epic duck in this image. Please tell me I'm not crazy. Like, surely you can see Slugfish. That can't just be me. Big leak here. Our first look at the traits, and wow, will this be cool. An image of a boot titled Good Son, Steel Toed can be seen with 3 effects at the bottom. One called Lock the Door, another called 1111, and another called Spread the Love. Thank God we know where Spread the Love is used now. Apparently these traits will actually work better when playing with friends rather than solo, so make sure to play with your friends when the update drops. Another leak featuring a possible new item called Shake, or maybe it's already in the game. I don't think so though. This might mean another item similar to a Shake flashlight. Here we have an adequate purchase, just a cheap price of 10,000 bricks. I mean, everyone can afford that, right? Would you eat the goober cookie? Loadouts 2, now we can choose 2 items and 2 traits from what it seems like. We also get an idea of what 2 skins will look like, a fish lantern and some sort of fish flashlight. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. We also get a look at 2 new traits, a iron/stone ring looking thing, and a pink shoe with spikes. Another sound leak, this time titled, Dude, what happened to Joey? Don't tell me Joey's explosion can explode stuff now. Or maybe it's just a sound rework. Who knows? Alright, here's a quick combo of a bunch of different images. First is a weird looking smiley face. Second is a flower with an eye, missing a petal. Maybe something related to Carnation. Even a modifier to disable him. That would be great actually. And third, another small smiley face. I don't know how to describe this, or what this could be. I don't know what this could be. Red lines? Don't have much to say about this. Another loadout with all new traits and skins. It seems this time we have a brick lantern and a smiley face themed flashlight. For the traits, we have 2 knife-shaped weapons. Not too sure what they will do. Another song leak, this one titled Update_4. It's definitely a short one, but it definitely seems quite interesting. Next is some sound effects titled Hurt and Look What You Did.
You hurt them. Look what you did to them.
Maybe for a new entity? Not too sure. That's my best guess though. Simon also sent a GIF, which is this. Yeah. According to him, this is significant. I mean, it makes sense since the file name for this GIF is called Trait Rue, so we may possibly get a Rue themed trait. This leak here features a pair of eyes, most likely a modifier. Another image about the term spread the love, with the O being replaced with an I, maybe God's eye. This phrase must have a big part in the update. The next 5 leaks are most likely related to the documents for the entities, since we haven't seen what they look like yet. My guesses are the first one being Joey, the second being Carnation, the third being Goatman, the fourth being Slugfish, and the fifth being Dozer. But those are just random guesses. I can't really make out what's happening in the images. Well, I mean I can, but I don't know what they could be. Yeah. Whoa. Now we get a whole bunch of new skins and traits. It seems like the teddy bear was actually a trait and not a modifier. We also have Simon's helmet, a pierced heart, a duck, and the knife thing we saw before. There are also a lot of extra skins on the side too. A Dozer lantern, a Pac-Man ghost related lantern, and a Lethal Company flashlight. This GIF is pretty cool, seeming like a gateway / portal to the Zen game mode. Another song leak called Beyond the Surface snippet. A rather chill song. I say this is highly likely going to be used for the Zen game mode. A awesome looking cheerleader goober. I bet this is related to the phrase spread the love. I wouldn't be shocked. Because there's so much about it, I don't get it. This leak here features a list of entities. This might be a way to access the different entities' documents. That's surely what it's for. These 2 leaks honestly left me stumped, as I don't know what they could be related to. An image of Heat. Could this be the image used for his document? This leak features a hand near a glowing star. Well, I'm pretty sure it's a star, not too sure what this could be. Maybe a possible document image of the player, if he does have one. Oh man, I have a great idea for what this image could be. On the left seems to be the Reprieve version of Carnation, and on the right seems to be the Zen version of Carnation. But like, isn't Zen like not gonna have any entities? Oh, okay, who cares? Yeah, that's my guess. This GIF seems to be a new custom cursor for the game. This may hint towards being able to actually customize your cursor now, which is a pretty small but cool feature. Next we have an image of Slugfish, maybe the document image for him. This next image also features the main character of Reprieve, if I am correct, with the text above saying I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. He's also wearing what I think is a belt with the letter R, securing the fact that he's related to Reprieve. Next are 3 sound effects titled Glass, Slap, and Send. The glass and slap sound might be used in Reprieve, but the send noise might be a way of activating an entity or something. First look at a new super cosmetic called Spark Slinger. This animation is quite different to the current ones we have, as it visually changes depending on how fast you're going. First, look at the combo meter / style meter. As you can see in the bottom right corner of each image, there is a multiplier which changes depending on your style. Also, another important thing to note is that black and white background, which means that the strange images from earlier must be related to Reprieve. By the looks of it, they are starting to implement obstacles / objects into rooms to give them more life. You'll be able to knock and push them around. The two we know of are both chairs, one being a frog chair and the other being the Battle Cats. The next two leaks seem to be visuals for upcoming songs in Grace. What makes me think this is because of the red bars, which are most likely audio visuals. Another two sounds titled Gun and Punch. Considering Reprieve seems to be a more violent game mode, I'm guessing that's what these sounds will be for. This leak has a hand behind someone or something's head. I think it could be something else, and could also be a visual for a video. Another interesting leak titled Small Intrusion, Growing Temptation, the Fruit of Knowledge rears its head. Not positive about what it could mean, but the purple tint in the image leads me to believe it's related to the Zen mode. This GIF here shows a bunch of goobers cycling numbers. This might be a sort of super cosmetic timer. This image was titled, A Stab whose pain you do not feel, but he does, which shows a red eye, slightly similar to God. I wonder what this could be about. This video shows off a new flashlight skin, which plays a rather familiar song. This image shows a bunch of entities that we know and love. We have Carnation, Doppel, Dozer, Elkman, GL, Goatman, God, Goober. Wait, hang on a second. Who's GL? Two new interesting sound effects. This very well might be for a new entity, but considering some entities are getting their audio reworked, it might be a rework for Doppel's audio, or something else. This image titled Immoral showcases some sort of claw looking thing. I'm not too sure what it's meant to be, but that's what I see in it. Could possibly mean another new entity, although I'm not too sure. The next leak showcases an image of God, but crying, with text below saying, "It was always about you." I wonder what this might be a reference to. This leak features a hand, most likely a modifier, although there is a chance it could also be a trait. This GIF shows a rig using its hands to move on the ground, or at least looks like it is. From what it looks like, it may be a crouching animation, although originally I thought it was an entity animation. This leak shows a weird looking rotting apple with some sort of black face. This is also most likely going to be a modifier or a trait. More sound effects. This one is called TV Voices. But this audio will most likely be used for Carnation, as according to the devs, Carnation represents misinformation, so I guess that's why it's titled TV Voices. A new GIF, this one showing a goober walking across the screen. I don't know if this could maybe be a timer or a clock, or maybe something related to the Zen game mode, as the background seems to be tinted purple. This might mean that goobers can primarily be found throughout Zen, since goobers don't seem to have any harmful intent. Let's hope they stay that way. Finally, a new room design. This one very different to the current ones. The room seems to have 2 floors, one on top and one below. If you look carefully, you can also see some more walls in the distance, indicating we will be getting a lot more new rooms. Also, it's quite hard to make it out, but at the tampered door we can see something there. Not too sure what it's meant to be, but maybe objects we can run into. Oh my, this video has a lot of leaks in it. This video showcases a new idle, walking, sprinting and sliding animation. This video also seems to be filmed in the Zen mode due to the purple tint. Honestly, any leaks that are related to the color purple instantly makes me think of Zen mode. Also features a nice peaceful track. These next 2 sneak peeks are titled Peek and Run Onwards. By the sounds of it, Carnation and Elkman will be getting updated sound effects, which is honestly long overdue. Maybe not for Carnation, but Elkman definitely sort of needed it. It's cool to see it though. This GIF shows a possible new timer design, this one for Cuckoo, showing Cuckoo clapping with the text over around it. This video showcases another type of crosshair, alongside another sound effect for a flashlight skin. Okay, this leak is jam-packed with leaks, so first let's start off with the flashlight. Obviously, it's some sort of new skin, which also has its own custom spin effect. We also have 2 new rooms that can be seen, one that's behind the door and one that is being filmed in. The other 2 things to know are the bin, indicating that we definitely will be getting more decoration in each room. And we also get to see an indicator through the wall, most likely for a lever or something new. Also, I'm not too sure if this brick is like a visual glitch or if that's something on the wall. I can't tell, it's just too low quality. The best skin has just been announced. The Force. Not too sure what this is, although it might be another image for an entity's document. Another look at the documents. This one showcases the tabs for Doppel and Rue. For some reason they seem to be sectioned off from the rest of the entities. We can also see an other tab. I wonder what that's for. Oh my, more documents. But most importantly, a new entity. This new entity will be called Mine. I'm very excited to see what they will do in game. Also, I'm not too sure if it's just me, but is that another new entity below Sorrow? It very well might be, although it's quite hard to tell. By the sounds of it, Gomin will be getting a full audio and death animation rework, so that will be cool to see. I wonder how many other entities will have an audio rework, because currently we just know of Carnation, Elkman, and Algo Man. Let's take a look. This sound effect titled Attach seems to be some sort of item that you can attach to yourself or pick up. This is definitely one of the coolest leaks yet. This one features a gun, but this time, not taken in the April Fool's mode. The video is titled, A Gun for Vampires? Here? What for? We only have zombies, and those weird orbs. Vampires? Huh? And when it mentions weird orbs with yellow circle emojis next to it, all I can think of is Dozer, but it's most likely not that. Soon after this leak was sent, another message was attached saying, "We are on a mission from God." Soon after this leak was sent, another message was attached to it saying, "We are on a mission from God." An image is also attached, showing a weird looking blue thing with an eye. Could this be the God mentioned in the text? This image might also relate to the blue diamond shown in the first text. Another look at the gun. It's titled Ultra Aiming Brother, obviously a reference to Ultra Kill. This means that we'll be able to customize our gun with different skins. We also get the icon for the gun and another new room. Also, if you look closely, one of those yellow orbs can be seen that was mentioned before. Oh boy, Joey has an actual item and not as a modifier? I wonder how that will go. I also wonder how we could obtain them. A new idle super cosmetic. This one is so cool, featuring the player holding an umbrella as red rain falls around them, which is most likely Sorrow. Oh wow, Joey's looking dapper now. Hang on a second. Oh no, don't tell me this means we're going to be getting Joey skins. That'll be interesting. Okay, the final leak. This is another gun skin, a bit more basic than the other ones that we've seen, but still cool nonetheless. This also confirms the fact that we will be getting gun skins in the next update. Now obviously, it's been a long wait for the update, but please do remember, it is just a small team working on the game after all, and they also have their own lives that they have to live. But eventually we will get the update, just gotta stay patient. Also feel free to give some of your own suggestions on the update, as you never know, it could be right. Also, all leaks featured in this video are from the official GRACES Discord server, so I'll make sure to link that in the description. Anyways, that's all from me. Goodbye.